All right, guys, thanks for joining me for another episode. Today is part 4 of our taxable crypto investing activity series. And today we're talking about the taxability of hard forks and airdrops. All right, so some of you are like, what did you just say? Okay, don't worry. If you do not know those terms, there's a good chance it's because they don't pertain to you. But I do want you to keep tuning in because as I explain it, maybe you're going to be like, oh, hey, you know what, I do remember that happening earlier this year. I might have had a hard fork, or I might have had crypto airdrop to me, okay? So do keep listening, but if it all goes over your head, listen to it again, maybe find out some more information, contact us, and we can determine if this pertains to you. Other side note, hard forks and airdrops are a more complicated part of crypto, and so there will be a whole episode on each one of these, but they fit into this series because they can create a taxable event. So I thought it was really important to include them in this series. So I'm going to talk about the taxability without getting into them in too much depth. If you're watching this later, like not the day it drops, but down the road, go forward like 4 or 5 episodes, and there will actually be an episode on airdrops and an episode on hard forks. So if this does not make sense to you, go jump to those and then come back to this one. All right, cool. Let's go. So let's start with what is a hard fork. Okay, so a hard fork is when a cryptocurrency splits into two distinct, separate cryptocurrencies. So my example is when Bitcoin created and split off and created a Bitcoin Cash. All right, Bitcoin still existed, but now there's also Bitcoin Cash. Okay, so it used to be one coin and now it's 2. Okay, hard fork. See, like it forks off like a fork in the road. That's it. Okay, so a hard fork does not create a taxable event in and of itself. Okay, so if you got notification that your crypto hard forked earlier this year, that does not necessarily mean you have a taxable event. Okay, let's stop there. So now let's talk about airdrops. So an airdrop is the delivery of a cryptocurrency to a certain group of investors. All right, so sometimes, and we will go into this in depth in the airdrop episode. I'm trying so hard to keep this just to the taxability of it. But airdropping is when you receive crypto, okay, new coin. You receive new coin, okay? So a lot of times airdrop and hard fork are 2 completely different things, but a lot of times they happen together. Because a lot of times when a coin hard forks, that new coin is airdropped to you, the investor, okay? So that's why those 2 terms tend to go together. They don't mean the same thing. Okay, so an airdrop though does create a taxable event because when an airdrop occurs, you as the investor are receiving new cryptocurrency. Okay, you have new coin now. So you've received new coin. So that's income to you, right? That's, yeah? Because you gave them nothing. You paid nothing for that new coin, but you received a value to it, okay? So the new coin is valued at the fair market value of the coin the day it's received. All right. So this amount again is considered ordinary income or income to you as the investor, and then that amount becomes your basis now that you hold and own that crypto. All right. All right. I hope I made that as easy as possible for you guys. So a hard fork is when one crypto, Bitcoin, becomes 2, Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, not a taxable event. Unless you receive or get airdropped some of that new coin, okay? As soon as you receive some of that new coin, it's a taxable event. All right? I hope I made that easy. As always, please leave me your comments, your questions, your suggestions for topics. Let me know what it is you guys want to hear because I am here for you. I am here to teach you what you guys want to know about the tax side and the money side of crypto, okay? Tax side. And as always, I ask you to subscribe so you guys get notifications when we drop a new episode. All right, guys, thanks. Have a good week.